I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up your 5.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here in Orlando, it's interconference basketball as the Magic look to defend home court at the Amway Center. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Houston moving the ball around to the middle. Here's Green, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Here's VanVleet. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. And Caro outside. Back to Hardaway. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Green. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Caro off with the layup. Here's Smith. Back to VanVleet. Green taking his time here. Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points in the game. The Magic trailed by 3. Carter with the screen. Pass to Harris. Back to Bancaro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Love seeing Bancaro play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
He's off on the second.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Bancaro definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Now, here's Bancaro. Outside, Green. Now, here's Şengün. He can't get that one to fall.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Here's Van Carroll. And the officials call a traveling violation. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet outside. They kick it out to Green. Over Harris. And the shot is long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Carter with the screen. Over in the corner, Banchero. Poke loose. Van Vliet outside. To the inside. Smith for three. Carter pulls it in. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Puts up a three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or wanted to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Now, here's Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. There's the three. Okeke, no good. Houston leading by 4. A huge slam, a perfect end to the fast break.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Fultz, no good. And here's Houston. They're on an 11-3 run. Carter, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Okeke. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Wagner missing. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Rockets on top, up 11. 2 kick. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Thompson outside. They set the screen. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Houston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Pass to Wagner to the left side wing. Now Fultz, still without a basket. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The Magic trailed by 14. And here's Fultz. Pass to Suggs. On the wing, Isaac. Suggs in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. Out to Thompson. Teardrop shot. And it's sent back by Isaac. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Carter outside. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets. Pass to Fultz. Here's Okeke. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Houston leading by 14. Porter with it. Carter outside. Back to Porter. On the wing, Thompson. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by the Magic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to Carter. Got a piece of it.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Pass to Wagner. There's Okeke. Back to Isaac. Right wing. There's a good screen. Into the lane. And that one's good. Suggs.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Fultz. Scoreless thus far. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the dunk by Eason.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Fader on the way. Carter pulls it in.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Banchero, right side. Over Eason. Bank shot, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Rockets. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Carter with the screen. Wagner outside. The Magic again can't hit. Rockets leading by 14.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. Terrific job by Green, utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
Here's Banchero. And the rejection by Smith. Green drives in. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. It's stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Brooks for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Smith. Over Carter. Smith, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Hardaway. Şengün with the rebound. Now here's Van Vliet. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets leading by 16. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Banchero with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, and they're on the break. Out to Smith. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. And Wagner has it in the corner. Inside. Carter. And the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got his first points in this one.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
And Wagner over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside Hardaway to the paint, and then Carter with the dunk.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Wagner outside. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
Pass to Smith. Now, here's Şengün. Down low. Brooks, left side. Van Vliet, right side. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. Goes back up. Banchero grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Out to Carter. From outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in. At one point, they led by 16.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Hardaway. Here's Van Karen. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Outside Hardaway. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And again, the turnover by the Rockets. So both teams making some changes here. The Magic trailed by 10. 1:53 left to play here in the third. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. He takes it in. It's Vince Carter on the wing. 11 points in the game. Shoots a fader. Here's Kessler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Thompson. And he drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Suggs. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Suggs has got his second bucket.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make them pay for it.
There's the screen. Wagner outside. Over in the corner, Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. It's rebounded by Houston. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Carter missing. The Magic trailed by 13. Pass to Okeke. Suggs in the corner. Back to Wagner. Over in the corner, Isaac. And a miss there on the triple. Carter with the three. And that one released in time, but no good.
You know, with his reach, timing, and agility, being able to go side to side, Isaac has a chance, I think, to be an all-league defender.
And so it's Houston. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Suggs. Pass to Okeke. There's a screen to the inside. And stolen by Eason. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Isaac right side. From past the arc. Kessler with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And here's Fultz. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside Porter. Pass to Thompson. He can't get it to go. The Magic trailed by 15. Fultz looking around. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Carter. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Houston leading by 13. There's the lob to Carter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced error.
Carter with the screen. Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the pick. Back to Carter. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And here's Harris from the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And the wide open shot from Green. The offensive rebound. Smith outside. Tries again. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Banchero. Here's Carter. The second chance effort. Banchero, that's good.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Green drives in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Smith. Tries from 16.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Carter with the screen. Again, the Magic score.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
On the wing, Green fades away. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Banchero, right side. Nice move. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Green. That shot misses. Inside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Banchero.
Banchero's so solid inside. Defenders are going to have a hard time with his size and quickness.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for the Magic,
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
On offense, here are the Magic. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Carter for 3. Another miss by Orlando.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Carter down low. It's stolen by Banchero.
Not enough ticks left on the...
Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
The confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Carter outside. From outside, off the mark. So Houston wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the